Hello, 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 and welcome to day 2 of the Home Alone 2 tournament. We'll start with the second half of the quarterfinal matches. First one being this one, Razul versus HayfieldBay. With me on the comms today is Health. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Nico, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to today's matches.
I think we were discussing it before the race started. We're probably going to see a lot of actual 3-race series today because there's a lot of great matchups.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen a couple people play yesterday as well. We've seen Hayfield play yesterday. We haven't seen Razul yet, so he's more of an unknown. But most of the people we see today have done a run yesterday. And they've all been very good. So it looks like they've started. And Hayfield's stream is slightly ahead, but it should be fine. A little bit of a resync soon.
Yeah, so I did have a chance to read your paper on the elevators. I'm assuming that is how you got your doctorate in elevator science?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay, it looks like they're synced up now. Synchronized, just holding right for 10 seconds. Okay, elevators. Well, it looks like Hayfield had a better setup. He got the button press and then the slide. Razul took a little bit of damage. He missed the first press and then took damage. So. And Hayfield's just chilling until he can press again. There we go. Hayfield enters the elevator first, Razul shortly after. Oh, what do we get? Floor 14 and floor 11. The easiest on the left and the hardest one on the right.
Yeah, 14 seems to be the most technical out of the 4 floors.
Yeah, definitely. It's the only one where you actually have to swap your weapon.
Right, you have to use that, was it the necklace to trip up the concierge?
Yep. Yeah, you first shoot him with a dart gun, and then swap the weapon to get rid of him as soon as he gets out of the stun. The rest of the level is just you hold right, slide underneath the grandmas, and then you go back, and then you stun the grandmas, and 14 has a bit more. Ooh, Natalie with the raid. Here to learn beam strats. Good. You have to wait a couple minutes until they get there, but you've come to the right place. That's for sure. Last floor for Hayfield should be 12. Oh, he just missed the stop, so he gets a very slow ride to the end.
And if you get a lot of those slow floor transitions, that really seems to add up over the course of this run.
Yeah, it really does. Usually you'll lose a little bit if you just mash, but if you just miss the stop and then have like a very slow ride to the next one, you can lose up to 4 seconds.
Oof.
From just one elevator. Okay, Hayfield makes it to floor 16 first. I think he's good enough for his sub 3 warp here. Just that was close. 259 and 306. So Hayfield with a 7-second lead for now. Doesn't mean anything when you still have the beams.
That's correct. Bats, these bats.
Nasty bats.
Very, very frustrating.
Yeah. No one's falling down so far. You can easily slip up and just fall all the way down, and you have to do everything over again. Okay, Hayfield's in the lead, so we'll swap audio to him.
Okay.
So Razul not taking out the birds. So you see, you have to dodge a lot of stuff the birds are throwing down, which makes it a little harder. But he gets through pretty fine. Takes damage once, which is pretty good for the situation he was in.
And now we're inside the house. We're going to see a lot of beam strats here.
Yeah, a lot of beam strats. Ooh, good slides from Hayfield. Oh, and Razul shoots a little bit too high, but he makes it in the building, so that's good. The checkpoint for the park is kind of bad. Like, if you make it through this, out of the sewers, the checkpoint still remains at the start of the sewers. So even if you die right before you enter the building, you still go all the way back to the beginning of the sewers.
And you don't really have a great opportunity to recover if you aren't ready for that drop back into the sewers to take out that middle bird.
Yeah, it's horrible. See, a good safe strat from Razul to get the key there. It's very easy to miss it if you don't do that. So I really like the strat he's doing there. Oh, and Hayfield misses his jump, and this is what I mean. Now Razul has the lead again. This is how easy the lead can swap.
Yeah,
but Hayfield, yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna say it'd be interesting to see if Hayfield just keeps the pedal to the metal here with the jumps. It looks like he is.
Mm-hmm. So he could definitely take the lead again if. Oh. Okay, so a rough, very rough start. Well, I wouldn't say start, but a very rough beam section for Hayfield. So here you can very clearly see the difference between going fast and taking it slow. Like, yeah, you can save 10 seconds by going faster, but you can very easily die. So
Yeah,
is it worth it?
Especially after you get that spin jump, and it seems like, oh man, Hayfield just a little bit off.
Hayfield's on 1 life. Is he going to play it safer now? No, he's still going. Okay. So it's going to be very scary. He's still going for the bell. He's like, no, he's not stopping. He's just still going.
I respect it.
Sending it. Yeah, definitely respect it. But is it worth the risk? I don't know. And yeah, Razul makes it out of the building. So he has a very decent lead here of over 40 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But the jumps for Hayfield are looking good, so what Hayfield needs now is something for a result to go wrong on the boss fight. Or maybe at the end here.
Oh, and Hayfield one of those lids. Oh, the game over.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yes, this is best of 3, so Hayfield can definitely claw it back, but this win, this round will most likely be Razul's win. Oh, okay. Unload on Harry. Make sure he doesn't catch you.
Oh.
Yeah, if you wait just a little bit too long after you shoot Harry, then he will catch you again. Yeah, that's. Oh, he missed it.
Oh.
Shoot him again. Okay, good. It was jumping slightly too low. Oh, he should be fine. He has a lot of HP now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's missing the hits here, but now Harry is very high up, so it's easy to hit him there. I mean, that's Marv, sorry.
You've played this game before, you know who's who.
Yeah. I mean, they totally look like the movie characters.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Okay, so that's GG for Razul. He takes the first win with the 822.
Yeah, very nice. Well done.
Looks like Hayfield forfeited immediately. Okay, I'm going to create another race room.
Okay. Yeah, the thing about these runs, they are quick, and there's no real downtime aside from the warp.
Yeah.
It just kind of go. It looks like Hayfield's going to try to get a beam practice in here. I don't blame him a bit.
Not a bad idea. So let's give one grandma to resolve.
Nico, I think you said this was a childhood game for you. Did you basically learn the speedrun to get revenge on it?
Yes.
Okay.
I never really got far as a kid playing this. I do think I made it out of the hotel, if I remember correctly, but I don't ever think I made it to this building. It's impossible. Okay, Rosal needs a couple minutes. Means Hayfield gets more beam practice.
Is that going to turn the tide here?
Maybe. You could see, like, Hayfield had a lead of over 20 seconds and then suddenly just dropped to 40 seconds behind and even a game over. So things can change very quickly there.
Very hard swings, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a complete, I guess, for lack of a better term, newbie tournament. When we signed up, we didn't know, aside from watching the occasional speedrun, how to actually do it. We had never posted any times or really played it before. So, yeah, we had, what, a dozen of us? Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly a dozen.
Yeah.
Some people have seen me play this game when I was going for the record. But that's like everything people knew about this game.
I will say, it's definitely got some tricky parts to it, but overall it's a pretty fun run, and it's relatively short. It's under 10 minutes. So, I would certainly recommend it to anyone who's looking for a good run of a bad video game.
It's a surprisingly decent speedrun, considering how bad the game itself is. It's like there's a lot of jank you have to go through at first, but after like a day or two of practicing and running this, you suddenly everything falls in place and it's suddenly very fun. But yeah, nothing in this game makes sense. You can even see in the demo they show, just vacuum, insta death.
Mm-hmm. I remember that from the movie.
Yeah, definitely. The most surprising thing about this game is how well it controls.
Oh yes, it's precise. It reminds me a lot of Celeste.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. But it controls. Wow. But it controls very well for an NES game, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It does. It does. It's just some of the movement when you're not jumping is a little slidey, especially when you're changing direction on foot. But other than that, it's quite responsive.
Yeah, you do carry a bit of momentum. Like slowing down is a bit tough to deal with. Like you, so basically when you're turning around, your speed gets divided by 2 every 4 frames. So you keep a bit of momentum until you finally lose everything and you can turn around again. And that's kind of why you slide.
Okay.
Okay, here we go again.
Off and running.
No vacuum. Ooh, Hayfield misses the gun. The dart. You lose a bit of time here. Yeah, I can definitely feel a bit slippery. But it's the controls, the movement is very... Oh, don't wham the ground. As I was saying, the movement is pretty fluid for an NES game.
It is.
And especially if you look at other games Imagineering has made, like the Simpsons games, you wonder where they went wrong when they figured out the controls for this. But then for Simpsons, they decided that running and jumping had to be the same button.
I didn't know that about the Simpsons game, but that is wild.
It's horrible. Okay. We get 14 and 11 together again, but this time the other way around. We get the same starting floors, but switched.
So I know that there's a specific route that you would prefer in terms of timing and things like that, but in terms of floor 14, would you rather get that out of the way as your first one or save it for the end?
That's a good question. I think it is nice to have it first so you get the difficult one out of the way, but for floor routing, 14, it's not necessarily bad, but you're less likely to get a good floor route. So, but since it's easier to mess up, it can feel good to get it out of the way first. I do have the spreadsheet open with the floor routes. I was looking at it earlier today. Oh, Resolve, be careful. Oh my goodness. That guy got very close. That's an insta-death, and you have to redo the whole floor.
Ooh, that would be unfortunate.
Yeah. This game can be incredibly punishing with some of the deaths.
It also seems a little inconsistent with some of the one-hits versus just taking damage, especially when it comes to the sticky bandits.
Yeah. yeah, it's the worst. Like, I can understand that it's slightly inconsistent between different enemies, but the same enemy,
right,
having different, like dealing different damage throughout the game, that makes no sense. So Hayfield with an even better hotel this time. He warped at 2:57, I believe, so 2 seconds faster than last time.
Oh wow, very nice.
Oh, very nice. He got the low spawn and he jumped over it, but he gets hits by the other bat.
Only has 1 heart here.
Ooh, that's something to worry about. Razul playing it safe. He's doing the bat spawn and reclimbing the pole. Oh, Hayfield getting lucky that rat didn't move into him. Honestly, if you're at 1 HP, I would definitely take a death right after the big gun, because the checkpoint is at the big gun.
Okay.
And it's a lot better than the checkpoint you have here. Like, the rats here can be very nasty with how they move, so they're being nice now for Hayfield. Yeah. Wow. Getting the early movers, that's always nice. They're a lot more predictable.
Do they tend to stay still before they move to the left and try to scam you there?
They sometimes do, yeah. They're on the global timer for when they move, so sometimes you just... Hayfield!
Oh, Hayfield!
He played it safe, but...
Yeah, he's going to be having nightmares about this stage.
Yeah. He let go of he was trying to stop on the beam, but he let go of the D-pad too early, so he just ended up jumping too short. Yeah, they're synced up.
Yeah.
Going for slightly different strats. Oh, Razul, 1 HP. He should be fine here, though. But I wonder what he's going to do with the damage boost. He could take an intentional death or play it safe. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure. He probably wanted to take the death there. Okay. I am definitely not scared here.
No, Hayfield skipped the bell this time, though.
Yeah, he's playing it safer. I think he saw Razul's time, and maybe he's thinking, if I play it safe, I can finish ahead of him.
Entirely possible.
So far, it's working. but you never know. I always like, even if people go for the faster strat, I definitely recommend practicing the safer beam jumps as well.
Yeah.
Because in the race, they can come in very handy. And if you haven't practiced those, they can feel very unnatural to do.
Mm-hmm.
And especially at that 4 beam section at the end of this floor.
The 4 beam section is tough, and I just feel personally coming back in the rooms, going right to left. Oh, feels a little strange. Hayfield with an unfortunate mistake there.
Now he's going fast. Now he feels like he has to make up the time he lost.
Mm-hmm.
But going fast is impossible without the bell here. Yeah, he actually landed on the beam, but then just slid off of it immediately. That was very unfortunate. But you know, you can infinitely death loop here as long as you get to the pizza. We saw Yadokami 9 do that yesterday.
Yeah. Switch over to Razul's audio here since he's in the lead.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is pretty bad for Hayfield. He really needs to make like no mistakes at all and hope that Razul has a mistake somewhere. I think Hayfield is about 30 seconds behind at the moment. Oh, Razul.
Oh, that was a little scary.
Little bit. Yeah, Razul already has a grandma, so if he wins this, he's going to continue to the semifinals.
Okay, good first half of the boss fight there.
Oh, very nice. Okay, and that's good. So Razul takes the other win as well.
That was a very good run.
Yeah. Those beams, man, those beams. Doesn't matter how fast you are, but if the beams get you, it's over.
Yeah, I felt the beams yesterday. It was unpleasant.
Yeah. GG to both runners.
Yeah, GG's.
That means Razul proceeds to the semifinals.
Ooh.
And his opponent will be whoever wins the next match between the Bagler 5 and Junkyard Dave.
Who in the Junkyard Dave? I'm sorry?
Yeah, I don't know. Some person.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, like a low 8-minute time in a tournament race for this game and not having played it all that long, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay. We're going back to the starting screen, whatever it is, so we can set up the next race, the next match. We'll be back in a couple minutes.